YouTube, welcome to today's video. I'm going to talk about girls not shaving and things like that, just like gender roles and shit. I had a video like this before and I watched it back the other day, like cringed so hard. It made me sound really triggered, but I guess like at the time it really bothered me. My parents weren't very accepting of it at the time, so I guess it like bothered me and like triggered me and upset me. I was even getting upset in a bit of that video and I totally forgot about it until I watched it back. But, you know, things like that can still kind of annoy me though, like gender roles and stuff. Dad likes to annoy me about gender roles and I guess it kind of triggers me in a way. I'm going to talk about not shaving your legs and girls having hairy armpits and unshaved legs. Like my legs, they're pretty hairy, but I don't give a shit. I honestly love them like this. You can see that, hairy. I like them like that, honestly. Like, I think personally, if girls don't want to shave, do it, you know. It's a lot better. Well, it's up to you if you want to shave or not, but I think if you don't want to shave, don't. Fuck gender roles. This is what I've always said, it's like fuck gender roles. I remember like in the shower and stuff, I'd shave and I'd hate it. I absolutely fucking hated it, and I'd use all this shaving cream and razors, and electric razors always scared me. I know I'm always scared of weird things, so I never used them. So I'd use like razors, like the sharp razors you buy, which is pretty expensive when it adds up with all the shaving cream. I always end up cutting myself, not on purpose. It was bad, I remember. You know, it was stressful. I absolutely fucking hated shaving my legs. And one day I was like, I watched videos on YouTube as like why I'd stop shaving my legs or something, and I was like, wow, these girls are doing it, I'm gonna fucking do it. Fuck gender roles. Guys can have hairy legs and it's not seen as gross on them, and I still to this day don't get why it's considered gross for girls to have hair like this and like hairy legs. I like my hairy legs. I actually do not hate them at all. I think they're cool. I prefer hairy legs now. I don't know if I'd ever go back to shaving. You know, I haven't really shaved since like 2015 and I can't see myself going back about that because I'm not worried about shaving them anymore, and like they're hairy, I don't care. Same with my hairy armpits. Like, and it's like men can have hairy legs and armpits and it's not seen as gross on men, so I never get why it's considered gross on women, because it's just hair and it's natural. It's not like disgusting or unhygienic. I remember like my mom kept saying that and stuff back then, and me and my mom used to get in fights about it. Like, that's probably why I read that video back then. I was really annoyed and upset about it, but I weren't gonna start shaving because my parents wanted me to, and even though they did, like even what my dad said, like I totally some of that shit, like I totally forgot about it. Like I'm over it now, but I think I've just refused and told them this is my body and my life and stuff. I kind of just said stuff like that, kind of backed off. I don't even say anything now. I know my mum might occasionally say, oh, I wish you'd shave your legs. I'm like, well, it's my body, not yours. Same with anything to do with my body. Whatever I do to it, that's up to me, as long as I'm not harming it in any way, and it's up to me and it's fine, you know. Same with you guys, do whatever you want with your body as long as you're not like harming it in any way. So my hair colour, my dad's always been against that, you know, me dyeing my hair and bleaching it or whatever the fuck else, but I always did it anyway. I didn't give a fuck what he said. He's like, oh, I wish you'd go back to your natural hair colour. Your natural hair colour looks so much better. I'm like, cool, thanks, I guess. I prefer crazy colours like this, especially purple. I love purple on me. I've always liked having dyed hair and how I express myself, I guess. I don't hate my natural hair colour. That's not why I dye my hair. I dye my hair to express myself. It's like if men wanted to shave, I say go ahead, you do you. If you want to shave, do it. Like, I hate gender roles. I've always have pretty much. I'm glad my mom never really completely forced them on me as a kid when I was, you know what, my brother would tell I would have Action Man and stuff and car toys and stuff and Power Rangers, Ben 10. A lot of the time I was more interested in those sort of toys than girly toys. Even as a kid, I had dolls. I didn't have many of them. Like, I had baby Annabelle and stuff, but I never really was that bothered about them. I much preferred teddy bears and stuff. Teddy bears were like my favourite ever toy as a kid, and I mean I still love teddies to this day. Like, I'd play with teddies like people play with dolls, play schools with the teddies, go on fun trips on the stairs with my teddies. I don't know if teddies are considered a girly thing or not, but I don't give a shit. I'm glad my mom never really, because most of the time I'd rather play with cars than play with dolls as well. My brother would play with Power Rangers and stuff, and I liked Power Rangers as a kid. I used to deny it, but I did actually enjoy watching it with my brother. And Ben 10, I loved Ben 10. Robot Boy, oh my god, that was, not a lot of people know about that show, but I loved it. I loved Robot Boy. Like, I like shows like that. Pokemon, Kirby, like most things I like computers and stuff, are considered guyish. Most shows I wear, you wouldn't even know men's XL or something, because like XL and men's are like bigger than ladies, and because I'm on the overweight side, you know, I have to get that. It's not that I have to, it's because I don't really give a shit. Like, I think all clothes and stuff should be unisex anyway. I don't know why you have to label that female and that man. Clothes don't have have a fucking gender. Like, what the fuck? It's just a piece of fabric. It's like, if you're a guy and wants to wear a dress, you do you. If you want to paint your nails and you're a guy, you do you. If you want to do your makeup as a guy, you do you. I think it's so cool when guys wear makeup and stuff and paint their nails and wear dresses and skirts and things. I think it's so cool. You know, I hate gender roles, so I'm just like, you do you. If you like cross-dressing and stuff, that's cool too. I don't identify myself as non-binary or whatever. I'm still female, but I just hate gender roles. I just think we should be able to express ourselves however we want, regardless of what gender roles say, and we can like what we want to like, and if we don't want to shave and stuff, and if we don't want to, you know, conform, that's okay. I don't know, I just always hated gender roles, and I hate how females always had to shave and stuff. It was just all a marketing thing in the first place. That's all it is. If you like shaving, do it, you know, I'm not gonna stop you, and if you're a guy like shaving, do it, you know. I remember I used this excuse to my mum once, this was like ages ago. I'm like, oh, my nan don't shave, so I shouldn't. She always got me to shave, and my mum would always say to me, oh, I'll shave your legs and stuff. After a bit, I wanted to completely stop shaving and try it out, and you know, honestly, not many people give a shit really. Unless people are judging in their minds. Couldn't care. I remember when I first did it, I think I went to Wales, like I said in the original video, girls should shave around. I went out the first time with unshaved legs and I wore like a skirt or something. I probably did, and I was a bit nervous about it, but I was honestly glad I did that, and I felt so good, you know. At least I didn't have to waste my time shaving before that day in the shower, which I absolutely fucking hated shaving in the shower. It was like an extra fucking stress that I had to add on. It's like, honestly, it was so stressful because it was like I'd miss parts, and then sometimes I'd end up like bleeding from the shaving, because, you know, even with the shaving cream on, which I didn't really want that to happen. Like, I don't miss it, I absolutely hated it, so I don't think I'll go back. No, now I don't even think of shaving. I just like, fuck it, it's one less thing I have to worry about. It's great, honestly. If you want to try it, I say go for it. If you're a bit unsure about it, maybe wear leggings and stuff and trousers first. I'm confident about that, so right now I'm wearing a dress. Like, I don't give two fucks. Like, this is a dress, it's an actual dress. I wear dresses and skirts and I couldn't care less. No one's really said anything, really. I remember one of my friends said, ew, you don't shave your armpits, but I was like, no, fuck gender roles. And my parents were always onto me back in 2015 when I first started doing it. I think they just kind of accept it more now because they've probably realised, right, what she wants to do, let me just lobby, sort of thing. Like, when I watched back that video, I forgot that my parents said half of that shit. I remember the fights me and my mum used to get into though. Probably where I made that rant because it really annoyed me, and probably just after that happened, I probably made that rant after just one of them fights happened. Like, me and my mum were getting arguments about it. It was like so ridiculous. It's just like, let me be. And like, that's kind of why I hate that video, because it makes me seem so triggered, but I suppose that just like really bothered me at the time. I wasn't gonna shave because she wanted me to. I still don't get it to this day why I had to cause so much fucking arguments though. Nowadays I'm just like, nope, I'm doing me, can't accept it. So it's like annoying. It's like, say my sexuality and everything, it's like, if my dad can't accept it, that's not my fucking issue. I've kind of told him at this point, and like, it's no fucking secret. And he kept saying he didn't care. It's like, I'm me, I'm not hiding who I am. Guys want to shave their legs, that's cool too. It's just, I just never really understood why girls have to shave. It was all just a marketing campaign thing in the first place. Like, many years ago, girls never shaved anyway until these razors became invented, and then we probably, I don't know. I remember, like, I almost forgot about this until I watched back my girls need to shave video. My mom would call me a monkey and stuff. You know, she don't now, but I totally forgot. Half of that stuff, like, a boy watched that video, I totally forgot that my parents said or did. Just, I don't know, I kind of got over it and kind of forgot most of the shit that was there. Look, at the time, it really bothered me, and it would still bother me if my parents were always on to me about it, yeah. So I'm glad they're just more accepting. It's like with the birthday meal thing that my dad said that back then, I totally forgot about that. He still ended up coming to my birthday meal, but I think that was a bit ridiculous. Like, I stopped shaving my legs, right, and I still shaved my armpits for a bit, but now I completely stopped and I'm fine with it. Like, it don't bother me. I know some people might think it's gross, but I don't get how it's gross because men have it and it's just natural hair. And, you know, saying it's gross on women is just teaching younger women when they're like 13 and 12 and stuff that it's gross to have hair, natural hair, and it's not fucking gross. It's fucking natural, and it shouldn't be seen as gross. It's just fucking hair. Men have it and it's not seen as gross on men. That's what I never really understood. Yeah, I just hate gender roles. I remember when I once went to the doctor, right? I think they had to look at my belly or something, I don't know, and it's kind of hairy around the belly button because I used to shave it. No one says it, so I don't care. I don't give a shit, honestly. Then my mom was like to the doctor, you don't believe in shaving? It's not that I don't believe in it, it's just I don't really like shaving myself, and I hair it, like, it don't bother me. Like I said in 2015, that video, I was trying to learn to love myself. I guess I'm better now than I used to be though. And you know, I love my hairy legs and my hairy armpits. Like, I don't give any fucks what people say anymore. So I remember I used to be a bit worried about going to sociables with hairy legs. Now I'm just like, fuck it, I'm wearing that fucking dress. I don't care if they see it. It's part of me. I am not changing it. It's like when I got a new dress, I was a bit wary of wearing it. But I wore it anyway. Just like, you know what? Fuck these sports. I'm gonna fucking wear it. It might be a bit out of my comfort zone, but I actually really loved it on me. I tried it on, I was like, oh shit, I loved it. I wore it and everyone loved it. Thought I looked really skinny with it, which wasn't the look I was going for. I wasn't trying to look really skinny or anything. It's like I hate all these sayings like, oh, it's not ladylike or man up. I hate these fucking sayings. It's like I get told that many times if like I fart or something and then they're like, oh, it's not very ladylike. I'm like, I don't give a shit about that. Like, I honestly say something like that, I'm like, I don't care about that. Like, I honestly couldn't care less. Honestly, yeah, I just hate when people are like, oh, that's not very ladylike. I don't give a fuck, okay? On me. It's like when people say, oh, you're not much of a lady, are you? Or when they're, oh, I don't know, I just kind of hate it when people are like, oh, you look very girly today. Like, I'm not trying to look girly or manly or whatever. I don't know. It's like when my dad always called me a girly girl, it kind of always bothered me because I don't consider myself that. I hate gender roles. I just consider myself me. So it's like I was having this conversation with someone at sociables about this, and I was just, she was kind of like, oh, it's not very ladylike, or you're not much of a lady. I'm just like, I was trying to keep my calm, and I was just like, I don't care about any of that. I'm me. I still stand by all that. Like, I don't care like what's considered a proper lady. I'm me. Fuck what society says. Honestly, I couldn't care. Like, if I don't want to shave my legs, I'm not gonna. On my armpits, I'm proud to have unshaved armpits, and I still don't get how it's considered gross on women but not on men. That like makes no sense to me. It's just fucking hair. It's natural. It grows on both genders, on everybody. I love my hairy legs. I know some people who don't shave are lucky to have light hairs. Mine are quite dark, but I honestly love them. And if people can't accept that, they can't accept me for who I am. It's not my problem. It's like if like people say, oh, you're not gonna get a boyfriend or something like that. Those people only like you for looks anyway, and I don't want someone who likes me for looks. I want someone who likes me for my personality anyway. I don't give a shit about all that. Yeah, I'm not trying to impress anybody. The only person I'm trying to impress is me. Like, I'm not trying to impress guys or girls or anything, as I'm vibe. As you know, I'm not trying to impress any fucking body. I'm just trying to be me, and if people happen to like that, that's cool. If people don't, fuck off. I'm very proud of who I am. I was born this way. I say, you do you. Do what makes you happy, as I've always said, and I have said in the last few videos like this. I just hate gender roles. If you're a guy and you want to shave, do it. If you're a guy who wants to wear nail polish, makeup, wear a dress, wear a skirt, do it. You do you. Express yourself. I remember when I was a kid, right, and my brother would wear my fairy outfit. I didn't mind it. Really suited him. There's a picture of him somewhere, but I'm not going to show it because it might embarrass him and stuff. But I have it somewhere. Probably in my room or in the spare room. I have it somewhere anyway. I didn't mind. My mum didn't mind him wearing it, but she wouldn't let him go out like that. Which was quite cool how my mum let him wear it around the house and stuff. But I think if he wanted to go out like that, I think he should. I don't plan on having kids, but if I have kids, I'll let them express themselves however they want. This video is meant to be shit about shaving your legs, but then kind of turned into a gender roles video. Yeah, I've always hated gender roles. I think I've mentioned many times that I hate gender roles. This channel started out as like a tech channel and like an operating system related channel, and I've always been into computers and stuff. Even growing up as a kid, I used to be bullied for that, and like in Kirby and stuff. I don't know if it was considered a guy's thing, that's why they did it. Most of my interests I like, and shows are probably guyish. I don't know. So I say fuck gender roles, and I was like, whatever fuck I want. And then this was about girls shaving their legs. Well, why I don't shave my legs. It kind of turned into a I hate gender roles video, and we kind of talking about why I hate gender roles, which ties into all that. That's basically why I don't shave my legs, really, is just because I simply hated doing it, and I fucking hated it. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing it. I kind of made that decision to stop in 2015. I think it was 2015. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. I watch videos of girls. I like having their hair. I don't think I'll go to the stream and dyeing them, but if you like doing that too, that's cool. Like, I have no issue with that. However you like to express yourself, I obviously just say express yourself however makes you happy. How I express myself makes me happy. Well, I do hate those being called a girly girl or something. I'm not a girly girl. You know, if you want to consider yourself as that, it's up to you. So I'm not that, and I don't want to be that. I'm me. And why I don't shave my legs, so it's just basically that. I hated doing it. Thing to worry about when I'm taking showers or getting ready and stuff. I don't have to be like, shit, I haven't shaved. I could be like, I don't even think of shaving these days. I'm just like, stuff to see a razor, I'm like, whatever. I don't need to do that. I'm happy with who I am, pretty much. I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. You do you always. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye guys.